we're here in the old house that's now a smaller house.
Yeah, dude.
And it's good to be here.
Here we are. The walls are painted. The floor is down. The pictures are up on the walls. We got a little house for ourselves right here.
It feels...
Boys and girl.
Homie.
We have a girl here.
And we also have Sebastian.
And we have Sebastian.
Back again, dude.
For now.
For now. Yeah, for a very short amount of time in this podcast realm. But we're happy to have you back, man. You were so good a couple weeks ago. We've had streaming and emails and letters begging to get you back.
Like, is any of that true at all?
Hands and knees.
100%. Dude.
Beggings. Mouths
We've had owls coming in and dropping off letters that have your name on them and say, put this dude back on the cast.
He's a wizard, dude.
Like owls, like Hogwarts owls, like dropping them off.
You know Harry Potter?
Hagrid, I promise you I'll get you that money back, but stop this shit.
I think it was... They all seemed like Hagrid's owl. It all seemed like the same owl. He was kind of dirty, a little roughly. More of a rat than an owl. But you know.
Dude, I saw a rat with a tumor on it.
Oh, dude.
At a church. And it was just coming up. It was like a really friendly rat. He just wanted to be friends.
Dude, I had this naked mole rat one time I took care of over the summer for my 5th grade class.
Over the summer?
Over the summer. So
That's a big commitment.
It was a big commitment. It was a big deal. And this rat had a tumor on it.
What did you lose to have to do that?
I chose to do it. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get some attention, some positive attention for this. I'm gonna do it upright. I'm gonna take this naked mole rat home. I'm gonna take care of it because I love animals and I want to take care of this animal. You know what this animal did, dude? Fucking died on my hands. It died on my watch, and I had to cry as a 5th grader, like who had to take care of his class's naked mole rat that had cancer and died in my hands. Like, was it my fault? Yeah, because I did it, dude.
How did you kill it?
Well, I just let it keep getting cancer. I didn't give it chemo.
Well, how the fuck are you supposed to know it got cancer?
Everyone's like,
you
didn't seek treatment? You didn't seek any treatment? I'm like, no, I let it happen. And I wanted it to happen. I watched it slowly, tumor after tumor, just growing, bursting.
I watched the light in its eyes slowly drain.
And it was much before it died that the light did leave its eyes. Just so we're all clear on that.
No, I mean, obviously.
Okay, good.
Who hasn't experienced it?
Okay, good. Sebastian, what's up with you, bro?
I don't know. I mean, I'm still getting that bus almost all the way fixed up.
You're getting that party bus, that bang bus.
The bang bus.
Yeah,
which is pretty impressive because predate the bus, I was maybe getting laid like weekly with a lot of lies involved, you know? But now I just
you don't even need to lie.
No, I tell women...
You say, I have a bus.
I have a bus. Mm-hmm. My Tinder... I feel like I should read my Tinder profile.
Yeah, your Tinder profile has the bus in it, right? Do you have a picture of the bus in your pictures on Tinder, too?
Nah, but that's part of the plan. Yeah. I have them ask me about the bus to start out a conversation, you know what I mean? So
that's smart.
My Tinder profile, I'll read as it says right now. It says... I'm traveling in a bus that I converted into a teeny home. I'm also a comic, sort of. When it's cold out, it looks like I have 2 belly buttons. I hope you enjoy the smaller things in life. Nice. I'm cool, I promise.
Okay,
I'm thirsty as fuck.
I love it.
I like letting them know off the top.
Oh, I let them know. It says, I'm thirsty as fuck. I'm a bad choice. I love to cuddle. I'll fuck you really good the first few times, and after that, it's going to get really lazy.
That goes from 0 to 100.
Yeah.
Real quick.
I let them know. Like, there's nothing to lie.
I love cuddling. Also, I'll fuck you, and then, like, no effort involved at all.
Afterwards. Like, after the first 2 times.
Yeah. Like, I'll be throwing thrust in there and watching the Gilmore Girls.
I love how honest you are.
On my iPad.
Why lie? Because
lie about
I used to think that I had to lie, but then I found out what women really care about.
Is honesty.
Because we all lie to them. So if you guys stop lying, it would get better. Because I tell them how grimy I am.
They lie to you too and say, like, it's okay.
But do we care if they lie as long as they fuck us? See, it's a whole different.
It's battle. A long-term fuck thing. You gotta line up your long-term.
I'm on
fuck
Tinder. This isn't my Hinge or my Plenty of Fish. This is Tinder, guys. I'll drunkly say I love you. If we get close, I'll even fart in front of you. I'm better at things you assume I'm terrible at, but I'm terrible at things you expect me to be able to handle.
Wow.
Don't tell your parents about me unless you're trying to piss them off.
You got deep after getting so gross and not deep at all before that. Like, you got, like, real cool and deep after.
You can put that on your fucking LinkedIn, I swear to God.
Oh, I know. You could. And it's just photos of me doing stand-up comedy. You know,
Not
I got
bad.
the pretty ones.
Cool,
They look like that's a better looking me than normal.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, those are like cute looking.
You look
me's.
like a stand-up comic, bro. And
I
you are a
do.
stand-up comic. When you said earlier, I'm kind of a comic, you cut that shit out. That's the only thing I'd say cut out. Say you are a stand-up
You play
comic.
that self-deprecation shit, so they want to kiss you. You know what I mean? Get that kisses in.
Just a little smooch, you know.
Dude.
But here, actually, I almost.
I mean, that's why I was on Tinder, just to get fucking
Smooches.
just
dude.
smooches. That's
So-
what I'm
Rack
running
up
after
my
that.
smooch board. My smooch board for this summer is looking a little light, dude.
I really hope he's not listening.
I have notches
right
on my
now.
dresser.
Of every girl I've smooched.
I was like lip on lip contact.
So I don't have like Tinder Extreme where you get all the super likes you want or whatever. I have
Right.
Basic where it's free.
That's
so I get
good.
one super like a day, but I'll be honest, every time I super like a bitch, she talks to me. You know,
Oh, yeah.
so
Well, they give you like a free super like every few hours or something like
every
that.
24
Yeah,
hours.
yeah.
So this is my most recent super like. I just want to let you guys know this is my game. I message her tacos or pizza. Her name is John. We're gonna go with John just because I'm still talking to her, so I don't want her to be mad.
So John is a safe one. Mm-hmm.
John's the safe one.
Absolutely.
So I go to John, tacos or pizza. She goes, I think this might be the hardest decision I've ever been asked. Are we
I'll show
talking
you the
street
hardest
tacos?
decisions that you've ever been asked.
Well, you know,
This
she
is the hardest decision.
I-
And then you pull
I
out your
got it.
soft penis.
that's me after 2 whiskey cokes. And then I go, of course, what else would hold up, a fight to a pizza? Because she asked, are we talking street tacos?
Oh, yeah.
What else would hold up a fight to a pizza? Not no
true.
fucking Taco Bell taco. Like, shut up, girl. Like, don't be
Yeah.
stupid.
You're getting me interested right now, dude. I want to go on a date and see what you're about.
Exactly. I already got her hooked. With that answer, she goes, ooh, then in that case, I think I have to go with tacos. But I do work at a pizza place, so don't tell anyone, lol. Whoops.
Lol.
What about you?
Which
I go,
pizza
You
place does
just
she work
broke
at?
your fucking promise.
I know,
dude.
don't worry. I'm going to write so many more promises.
John at a pizza place.
She goes, or I go, tacos all day. Pizza is love, but like a stepchild compared to tacos. But now the question is
I
beef
take
or
offense
carnitas?
to that. I have stepchildren and I love them the same.
For now. Don't worry. I'm a
That's true.
stepchild. I'm a
That's true.
stepchild.
Yeah, yeah. And you know how it goes.
Oh, I got some stories that will be like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
know
I
what you're
like
talking about.
also like how quickly you
What?
retreated.
Yeah, like,
Chris.
I get it. I get
Like
it.
I'm the same way. They're like, just wait. And you're like, okay.
Chris, let's say you and Kayla were to divorce today, and you were to take your one child. No, let's just hypothetical. And you were to take your child and cross halfway across America, and then you and your stepchildren and the child met again after 18 years.
Okay.
Would you let them fuck? They don't know each other. They know nothing of
That's
each
a
other.
hard question.
Yeah.
No, because they're half siblings.
They're not
No.
half. Oh wait, they're half. They're not
They are
step.
half siblings.
But let's pretend they're just step.
Then
Let's say-
sure. Then sure.
Okay, that's all I'm saying is
Of
get ready for
course.
some more stories later on. I got some
And
facts.
then, I
for you.
don't like a world where I'm letting people fuck.
What are you gonna stop them with a stick or something? Just spray them with a hose.
I'd rather
You
not.
have
I'd
a
rather-
button to push.
It's
rather than
2019.
yes or
You
no.
have to just
I'd
let
rather
shit
just let
happen.
them do whatever people are going to do and not have to let anybody do anything.
But before this gets to ask you, let me just finish this real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So she goes, I have to go with carne asada on that one. Beef is my favorite when it comes to Mexican food. What about you? Also, are you a fan of horchatas? This is where I stopped playing the
Oh,
game.
yeah.
I go, no, I fucking hate cinnamon. I go, no, I fucking
That's
hate
a hard
cinnamon.
turn.
She goes, oh, why is that? I go, I'm not sure. Probably something traumatic with Cinnamon Toast Crunch growing up.
Wow.
You know, I don't know
Okay.
why I hate cinnamon, but I
But you're
hate
keeping
cinnamon.
you're keeping it fun and light too at the Cinnamon
Oh,
Toast Crunch.
was that fun and light?
Yeah, I was molested while eating, like,
Well, you could have said that.
I mean, you know,
Yeah.
what
That
else
would've
traumatic
been way
happened as a
funner than
child?
light.
What, did someone yell at me while I was like,
yeah,
eating?
anytime someone's like something traumatic to me happened to me as a child, it's like either somebody died or you got molested, and I bet nobody's died around you. So
No.
At least not with cinnamon.
So I ask her, what pizza place do you work at? Forgive me, John. But she goes, oh, no, that's so sad. I work at Mary's Pizza Shack in blank. We'll just keep it a blank. Well, not...
yeah.
let's see. There's Sonoma, there's Rohnert Park, and there's Sebastopol. I think
Oh, you missed one. Thank God.
missed one.
Yeah, you missed one.
And it must be the one that she
Yeah,
works
so
at.
it's definitely
Oh, so it's definitely that. If you people know which one I'm missing, go to that one and ask for John the lady.
Don't worry. yeah, ask for John the
And
lady.
you know Joan, the lady,
She goes,
loves horchatas.
she goes,
first tacos over pizza, you know.
But they wouldn't know that.
But street tacos.
street tacos, and they better be beef,
Mm-hmm.
motherfucker. Well, not at the moment, but I should be going back hopefully soon. Also, I have a question. I go, okay, what's the question? Because remember, I told you on my profile, I say I'm a bad choice. She goes, why do you say you're a bad choice? I'm not going to here to play games. I'm here to let you know.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's up to perspective, but I'm different, and you better get used to it.
Wow.
I'm upfront, I'm blunt. I'm kind of a stand-up comic. That's not really the most dreamy of things. I'm hairy, pretentious, and moody. I go, I'm good at fuck at first until I get lazy, which is normally the third. Then it's mediocre
You gotta
sex
watch that
all
good
after
Netflix
that.
documentary.
Why should let her know? Like, you better get ready for cuddle sex. Like, I'll make you come if you look me in the eyes and say, make me come. Besides that, like...
Or
why?
have a loaded gun to your temple.
Even then, like, why try? Like, what, you're here to kill me, so why should I try? I'm one of them guys that will, like, flip the script on you.
Okay.
But you need them to look at you in the eyes and say, make me come, and
Yes.
then you can make them come.
I did feel
well,
like
if
a man.
if you tell her that off the bat, then that's not bad, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm that guy who
Nothing
shit
wrong
his
with
pants
that.
on the first day of school so I don't get in trouble afterwards.
Okay.
You show up too late on the second day, you're not getting in trouble. They're
The guy
glad
who
you
shits his
didn't
pants
shit.
on the first day always makes women come. That's usually...
Always does.
They really go hand in hand.
And hopefully in two different hands.
I tell her, hopefully my good qualities outshine all of that, though. I go, oh, wait, no, more bad qualities. I'm also grimy and vulgar, and I have no shame either. I don't give a fuck about what people think unless I respect them. Also, I kind of cum a lot. And she goes, we're going to get along just fine.
Oh my god.
And being a stand-up comedian isn't that bad, in my opinion.
She says we're gonna get along just fine after all of that.
Oh
This
my
girl's
God.
a freak.
This
dude.
is one
That's
of-
awesome.
Literally, you would look at my Instagram, or you'd look at my Tinder, and be very impressed.
Not only am I happy for you, I'm happy for humanity that women are appreciating this.
Oh,
at
women are
this
dirty
point.
little
That's
whores.
awesome,
They are
dude.
all dirty little whores. And if they don't admit it, give me 10 minutes.
Oh my god.
Oh my God. So she used to work with me at Trader Joe's. Wait until we get to that point of this life.
Okay.
So she goes, being a stand-up comedian is pretty badass in my opinion. I go, tell that to my mom and my dad. I go,
dad?
my
His
dad.
dad.
Yeah, you don't make money as a stand-up comic. But take out Kevin Hart. Who makes
Okay,
money?
he's out.
So who makes money?
he's out.
Jerry
a lot of other
Seinfeld.
people.
No. I'm saying in the last 2010s and up.
Oh.
Oh, fucking all the comics with podcasts like me and Mike.
Yeah,
and
dude.
fucking.
You know how much
Make a
fucking
hell of
money I
Yeah.
have?
$12 a month.
I went to the bank yesterday. They said, you are the richest person we have in this bank.
Dude, I went to the bank yesterday. They asked me to leave.
They said, put on your pants, sir.
The reason I'm able to do comedy is because I was a commercial fisherman for a minute.
That's why you're
Those
allowed to
definitely
do comedy.
correlate.
Well, I'm
Who's
not
keeping you from doing comedy if you don't fish? once
money.
you
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Let's go back to let's just admit where we are faulting. We're not raking in the money to pay California rent. But California, New York, and Chicago, like the three most expensive places in the world, is where you have to go to do comedy.
True.
Maybe
True.
LA.
You
okay,
can do
so-
comedy in the desert if you wanted to, but no one's gonna hear it. You know?
Tempe. Ooh, look, I'm in Tempe,
Yeah,
and I got
yeah.
3 comedy clubs to go to.
Yeah.
And
You
I
can
can
do
pay-
that though for a while. You could get pretty good in Tempe. You could probably do 3 years in Tempe and get pretty good, but after that, you'd want to leave and get something.
You better be
bigger.
good at sweating and staying alive. I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm not.
Well,
Look,
it's hot in Tempe.
I'm sweating right now. None of you 3 are sweating, and I'm the only one that's like visually like wet sweat.
Well, I don't
Yeah.
sweat.
You don't sweat.
In
No,
Tempe,
You probably
you mean?
overheat.
You are.
probably
It's like
overheat pretty
it's like a
fast.
birth defect.
You have closed pores,
Yeah, dude.
clogged pores,
I'm all clogged up.
no sweat or anything, huh? That's rough.
So how did this continue? How does
Oh, so we've
we'll continue?
John.
reading.
Please don't be mad that I talk about this, but eventually,
John's gonna be pissed.
So the next few messages we exchange like Snapchat and phone numbers, and I send a dick pic. Like
Nice.
that's my first thing to go to. I'm really
Good.
proud of my dick.
Okay.
I tell girls I'm not proud of my dick, but it's a pretty dick.
Good.
It's
you have a
pretty dick.
scar.
Yeah, but it's pretty still. You know what I mean?
It's still pretty.
Think
It
about
has
it.
character now.
Yeah. Okay.
I believe that.
It honestly gets really hard and really veiny. It looks bigger than it is until you see it in person.
All right.
Because I got
Because
really
you put
big-
it next to some really small things in the photo.
My hands are small.
That's good.
They are.
That's good
Look at
for
that.
you.
Like,
Do you have
You
your
got big
hand in the
hands in it.
photo? Usually, do you have your hand
of
in
course
the
you
photo
got it.
with
You know what I
it?
mean? You're holding that dick nice.
Do you get like
I
like
wouldn't.
a one
I
like
have an
the
issue with large
like the
hands.
gas station
You do
Jack
have large
Daniels
hands, I'm
bottles,
saying
the
that.
tiny
These
ones.
teeny hands.
Yeah.
Look, Sarah's got. I have the
Yeah,
size
they're
of
the
this
same
woman's
hands.
hands.
Very
I have
cute.
womanly hands.
Yeah.
Which is fine. That's my dick look good. Now I can. So this is where I
You should,
also have
put
this
some,
confidence.
you should put some nail polish on those that look real good.
They're a little scarred up. They look like a woman who just does nothing but punch the wall.
Nice.
So-
I know the type.
But I know how to follow it up. You know?
How do you frame your dick pic?
I change. So I do it from below because I also have
No
really
way.
nice legs.
You do a
Oh, I got
below
nice
Because
dick
the
pic?
scar's below, so you want the scar in the photo for
Oh, I
sure.
want to know.
Oh yeah.
I literally want them to know like you're fucking Rambo right now.
Damn, that is a Rambo move to have a big ass scar up your dick. And if you guys don't know what we're talking about, listen to a couple episodes ago. We had Sebastian back on this thing, and he told the story about cutting his dick. But that's crazy, dude. A big ass scar.
Yeah, I'm very appreciative of my dick. I used to not be, because I used to think girls were always lying to me. But once you like finally hit that 10 mark of women, you're like, okay, someone was going to tell me the truth eventually. Like,
right.
I'm okay at slinging dick, but I've also been in enough relationships to know that it isn't forever. I do get lazy during sex. I'm one of those guys that's like, I've sling it to you a bunch. I gave it to you. I always fuck girls that are prettier than me. I'm honestly ugly, so fuck anything with teeth and is prettier than me.
Yeah.
And so it's one of those things where...
Never without teeth?
And prettier than you?
Yeah, but I don't have to try it the first time with them. And it's one of those things that eventually, you know, you give them that good dick, and I'm good at talking, or at least making them laugh a little bit. And then...
And after a while, they're like, yo, I've heard this before. Your dick's not the same as it was.
Your dick has changed.
She gets over
I do this sex where, like,
game.
a little... You know that dance where you just throw your arms behind your back and you just wiggle your chest? That's me during sex.
Like a used car lot blow up guy.
That sounds like a pretty good sex to me, dude. That seems pretty good. Like, you just keep moving. As long as you keep it moving. I've had sex with girls that fucking leave their body during it. You guys ever have that? With girls who just disappear?
Like extraterrestrial?
Like, yeah. Like extra, like supernaturally. Like their spirit leaves their body. And I'm like, what is happening right now? Is this good for you? They're like, yeah, I'm having a good time. Why are your limbs stiff and all down?
No, Chris, I'm telling you, I'm having a good time. Okay?
Now you're both in relationships, correct?
True.
Correct.
So who pays majority of the bills, or at least the dinner bills?
I do.
Those are two different things, but I pay the dinner bills,
okay,
and Kayla pays the everything else.
Now, who chokes who during sex?
Oh, mutual.
Mutual, really? Like, I mean, honestly,
no.
You do most of the choking.
I do
right?
most of the choking,
and you do most of the choking.
I do most of the choking,
and that's why we pay the bills.
It's not like it's.
No, see, my mother raised me right. She always told me growing up, like,
you gotta choke a bitch sometimes.
Well, if you're gonna be the one who chokes her and ties her up. No.
You know what? I want to really make a woman cream her jeans.
I'm just saying, would you want to be the guy who...
You gotta throw your forearm right into her jugular vein.
Exactly.
So you think if she pays for most of the dinner bills, or all the dinner bills, then she chokes you?
Exactly. And isn't that fair? Would you want to be the guy who's getting choked and put in the leather mask and being walked around like a dog, but you pay for dinner?
Dude, don't tempt me.
No,
fuck
of course
no.
not.
No, you'd be like,
yeah.
you just got fucking fucked in the ass by, a dildo. Yeah. You just got
dude,
humiliated.
If that's all happened to me, I'm getting dinner paid for me, dude.
Exactly.
I'm not buying shit anymore,
so
dude.
that's why I'm in debt.
Right now, that's my dream scenario.
That might be a good way to go. It'd be cheap. Getting fucked in the ass with a strap on.
I can go to college.
I can go back to college.
I can achieve my dreams.
On a commercial. Yeah. I was able to become a mechanic.
All thanks to my girlfriend.
Thanks to my girlfriend fucking me and buying me dinner.
All it took was a little duct tape and a lot of spankings.
A lot of lube and spankings.
Those sugar babies aren't the ones like spanking their sugar daddies. They're literally like just being throat fucked and yelled at and disregarded.
All that good stuff.
Yeah. Free dinner.
Yeah.
Free dinner, all the wine you want,
dinner,
girl.
And all the
nice,
wine.
A nice
and some
lean
more,
cuisine.
Dude, some of those sugar babies get like 8,000 per weekend or something, or like 10,000 or something like that.
Like the week they take off, the week.
Yeah, they make bank for a little bit hanging out with rich guys who don't want real girlfriends or whatever.
I need a career change.
Yeah,
We're
you
not
should.
Good enough. We're not.
Now, I can shave. I don't know. Do my hair up pretty.
Hey guys, like an adult, what have you done that you feel like is like an adult recently? Sebastian, anything?
I wore a condom a few times.
Look at that. Look at that. He's being an adult right there, dude.
Right there.
Well
He's
done.
being an adult.
Well,
snaps of my fingers for that.
Not the
dude.
whole time, but like, you know what I mean? Baby steps.
Yeah, but you got to at least start off with it. If you want to ditch it midway through, that's your own prerogative.
I've got this move where I act like I'm
a saint.
I got this move where I act like I'm adjusting my dick, but I literally just pull the condom like all the way through my dick, like, just pushing you purposely break it.
You pop through it like a fucking Capri Sun?
Exactly. I do that move, but I don't have a lot of sober sex. I don't.
Yeah.
You don't look me in the eyes and be like, I want to fuck you so sober.
Yeah.
It's one of those like, buy me a few drinks, let's go fuck. So when that happens, it's like, oh, now we're drunk and I really don't want to be wearing this. So
you literally pop right through it. That's a pretty badass move right there.
Yeah. What are your condoms? Just saran wrap?
No. But like,
I could pop I get the ultra thins, so I feel as much as possible. I bet I could pop through an ultra thin.
you just keep pulling it down. Sometimes you got to do like a pull down and like you got to keep pulling it down. You
See, I just wear like wool socks.
Dude, those won't work. They do come will spit through those wool.
Dude, you don't know science. Okay,
That's wool. It's very
you don't know how
absorbent.
it works. It soaks up
I
all
feel
the
like
moisture.
there's holes in wool.
It's like double
It'll
bounty.
shoot through. I feel like it shoots through the holes in the wool.
I don't think you should tell me how to live.
Double bounty.
They call it
ultra.
a wolfskin condom.
I'm not sure how to transition to the story, but like
Oh yeah, you got your story.
every
Fuck
gentleman
yeah.
has that story they like to fall to when they're like, "Hey, this happened." to
I
me.
asked you if there's anything I should set you up for this story, and you're like, "Don't even worry about
Don't
it."
even
Dude.
fucking worry.
And
The
now
story-
look at you. You're like, "I don't know how to get into this story."
No,
Like,
trust
just
me.
tell
The story
one
sells
thing.
itself. The story sells
Groveling
itself.
like a boy.
I guess I got to set up preface with the place I used to live in. I used to live at 609 Boulevard or Petaluma Boulevard in Petaluma. And it's on the main drag of where everyone parties and all that stuff, right next to Kentucky. And there's no other houses next to it. It actually wasn't technically a house. It was the tire source that's on that place, the tire shop.
Okay,
And we just happened to like rent the first 3 rooms in it.
nice.
And it was me and like 20 other post high school guys that didn't go to college.
20?
20 gentlemen.
There's 20 of you in there.
20 of us in 3 rooms.
Okay.
Fuck.
Wow.
What did
20.
you guys have, like hammocks and shit?
So we had 6 couches, 2 beds at least per room, but it was actually like more than 4 on average.
Dude, sounds like a bunch of dudes hanging out, having a good time, and that's what I'm about, dude. That sounds like a good time.
For the first 6 months, it was. Then eventually, one of us got introduced to meth, and he's the nicest guy in the
Oh,
house.
Jesus Christ,
So we
yeah.
all got introduced to meth.
Yeah, I bet.
But long story short, one of my
20 dudes on meth, on couches, having a good time.
Just
dude.
a bunch of dudes. Pop, pop, pop. Meth.
so right prior to the meth, one of my friends found it's called a seal bomb. So if you work on a boat, you know what these are.
And you want to fuck up a seal.
So when you have a fishing boat and all these seals start to
I
go
know
around your
some seal. I
boat.
want to get hit up. I want to get wet.
No. When, like if you're a fisherman, you have all these seals or like whatever it is circling your boat, but you don't want to get fucked up by the prop. You throw these. They're like M80s, a little bit stronger, but it's because it goes underwater and pops and it scares them away.
Nice.
Doesn't like it'll kill teeny fish if there's fish next to it, but really it's not that bad.
I'll punch a seal right in the face.
But if it's non-water, it'll blow up your hand. And my friend would not believe me because I don't look like a guy that's experienced in anything but being a piece of shit. So like when I tell you any advice, I'm like, dude, I used to be a commercial fisherman. That's a seal bomb. It's real. Even though it's all bright yellow, I promise you it's not like a joke. He lights us inside one night when we're all drunk and I'm outside and did not stop him, and he blows up his hand.
Jesus.
So after that, he got addicted to pills and became a piece of shit. Because, you know, when your hands
He
blown
lost
up,
his hand.
yeah, you're
Right.
in pain. Like, that shit sucks.
Was he that handed?
Yeah, actually, that was the worst part. He'd
That
also
is
be
the
a
worst
rock
part.
climber. We felt really, he was the
He used
nicest
to be
guy
a
in the
rock
house.
climber too.
And he was the nicest guy in the house. Used to do everything for anyone, was a rock climber. That was his life. He wasn't even about like getting pussy. He was all about being a good human being.
And just climbing rocks.
He always lended a helping hand.
He always, dude, he was literally the friend we used to describe as the guy who would take his shirt off his back. And if you're listening to me, Willie, I know you hate me now, but I love you, man. You were a good human being until all
Yeah.
that shit happened.
I don't know,
Oh, damn.
did he ever like point the finger? Did he ever blame anyone?
Willie.
So, he became a piece of shit for a minute. He was just angry all the time. It was always borring money.
Well, dude,
never
after you
came
blow up
back.
your hand, I bet you anybody would turn into a piece of shit
Yeah.
for a while.
Try to
It's
fucking
gotta be
just
tough,
throw hands
dude.
at people.
Yeah. We would always make these jokes that he wasn't happy with. And so for about a month, there was this girl he was getting with. She was just a whore. It is what it is. You don't want to call your friend out, but you're like, dude.
At least you know he's not fisting her, though.
Okay.
For now.
Are we calling him John? What are we calling him?
Oh, shit. His name's
Willie.
Willie. Whoops. Oh, shit. Sorry, Willie.
Oh, shit.
Shouldn't have talked shit, motherfucker.
You didn't have to say his last name, but you just did.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That's not his real last name.
It is. It's William.
Okay, cool. William.
But he's
Where's
doing
he at now? Is he having a good time right
Ah,
now?
He's probably at fucking
He's a
Larry's Pizza
motherfucker.
Shack.
He's a motherfucker now. But so he was getting with this girl,
Good.
and I was younger. I was much younger. I was the youngest at the house. Actually, I just turned 18 the week I decided to fuck him over.
Prime meat, baby.
And so,
Prime meat at the meth boy house.
well, no, we weren't on meth yet. This was right prior to the meth. And so we act like this is how you know we're not on meth yet. So one of our friends was a huge geek, and he bought all these tickets, but half of the people bailed out to go see BlizzCon. This was 2011 BlizzCon.
Ooh, how do you miss it on
World of
BlizzCon?
Warcraft. Yeah, World of
BlizzCon?
Warcraft. So my buddy's like, dude, let's do this. I already got the hotel booked. I got everything booked. Let's just go. So we're going, and we have one extra seat in the place. And Willie's being a motherfucker, and everyone's supposed to pay $400 at least for the hotel and drugs. Like, we're gonna go have a good time. And he doesn't. Like, he's being a piece of shit, owes everyone money, so we're like, fuck you, Willie, we're giving our ticket to your girl.
Nice.
And then I was so mad at Willie, he kept talking shit, so I fucked his girl.
Oh, shit.
Honestly, she was such a whore. It wasn't like I had to, like, play any games. I was just like, here's my back.
You didn't play any games at the BlizzardCon, dude?
You didn't play no games
Oh, no.
at
So this is one day before BlizzCon. I start
Where
to
you
fuck her.
go to play World of Warcraft.
One day before BlizzCon, I fuck her, and then I'm like, okay, you know, like, it was good dig, right? She's like, okay, it's good enough. I was like, what are you doing this weekend? Because it was during a weekend. It wasn't a weekday thing.
Right.
She goes, nothing. I go, you want to come to BlizzCon with us? We got an extra ticket. We were, like, trying to find the person to give the ticket to. She
Hell
comes.
yeah.
So the whole time, I'm fucking her.
She comes the second time.
I mean, I'm not that good.
Probably not. No. I don't think... Did she come all weekend?
Once.
She came once the whole weekend. That's worth it.
I convinced her to come. Trip. I convinced her to come to the trip because of.
And that's it. Okay.
Yeah. Like I told you, I'll give you good dick once, and then I already know I can get in. So why keep trying?
Why try? You know.
Why?
Yeah.
But we go down there for about 2 days. It's like I didn't actually care about BlizzCon. I went, you know, because I love my friend, and it was a good place to just party. It was a nice hotel.
Fun party place.
It's like 6 guys and a few girls that come down. Whatever, we do our thing.
Okay.
And the whole time, me and her are fucking, but she gets on her period the first day there.
Her first?
Yeah.
God damn it, dude. Yeah. I gotta say, we don't like the views
I'm kidding,
and actions of Sebastian.
It's her first day of period.
Do not reflect the acts and views of Like an Adult Podcast.
I asked you if you wanted me to warn you about this story. You said no, make it a surprise. So we get down to LA. It's her first day of the period, so it's heavy flow. But I'm grinding. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. So 2 days of sex go by, and on that last day, the last time we had sex, it was heavy flow, and I was so drunk I didn't give a shit. Like I had blood over my dick, and I literally took my dick and I stamped it on the pillow and I threw it to the side. I put it on the wall. I literally took my bloody dick and slapped it against the wall.
Did you at least tip?
Well, she didn't give a fuck.
Oh, he tipped on the wall, dude.
This is how I know I'm good at giving dick, because she was not mad at all. She's like, just keep it coming.
Nice.
Oh, I thought you were in the hotel.
Yeah, we are in the hotel. We are. Oh. This is all over the hotel.
Yeah. What, did you tip the maids?
So the maids were only going to come after we left. So this is where it gets really bad. So she tells us after I have sex, she goes, so technically I'm a runaway. I go, what? She goes, well, yeah, my parents said I couldn't come this weekend. I was like, you told us your parents, because she used to always just stay over and just party with us. It wasn't a sexual thing. She would just come stay. She was one of our friends.
Right.
And so she's like, yeah, my parents said I couldn't stay this weekend, but I wanted to go anyways.
But she left anyway, and she's kind of lost, according to her parents.
In LA from...
She's lost, and she needs to find her parents.
She's 600 miles away.
God.
So,
is this you the whole time?
Like, she knows. She's heard this story.
Okay, good.
She's
good. I just want to know that this isn't... okay.
So, the only people who...
Are you still missing?
Yeah, should we call somebody?
The only people whose names are on the hotel room are mine and my buddy Jeff. It's not his real name, but I'm going to give him some... He's the one that deserves a little bit of a lie. So me and Jeff, the only names on the room, and all of a sudden she's telling us she's a runaway. 10 minutes later, our homies... What time is it? Half our roommates that didn't come to LA with us are telling us, like, hey, you guys, the cops just called looking for Iris. I was like, what the fuck? 5 minutes later, they showed up to the door at our old house. They're like, hey, cops just showed up. They're looking for Iris.
Wow.
So I'm like, what the fuck, bitch? 10 minutes after the Petaluma
What's all this blood on the wall?
10 minutes after the Petaluma PD calls our friends to call us, we get a call from our buddies who are down at the courtroom at the bottom, because we're like 12th floor of the hotel. They're down at the bottom. It's one of those Catch Me If You Can, you know that movie?
Yeah.
Our buddies are at the checkout just asking concierge for hotel or for taxis before Uber. And they go, dude, there's some cops that are looking for Iris. Like, dude, they're coming up to your room now. We're shitting our brains. We kick out the other 3 guys, and Iris and her friend were like, get the fuck out. We hand Iris like $100 because her friend lived in LA. We're like, go to her friend's house, get the fuck out of here. Like, fuck you for lying to us. We tell our buddies, like, dude, we're the only ones that have any proof. Like, get out of here. We love you guys. Like, we're going to jail. We were like, fuck this. So the cops come. We knew they were coming. We weren't going to try and run because we knew their cameras. It's just me and my buddy Jeff, and we're sitting there. And up there, we have like 2 pounds of weed because we're planning on to sell some weed while in LA because weed was cheaper up, in Humboldt when back in the day. Mm-hmm. We're trying to do that game. We had a bunch of Coke and Fizzles everywhere.
Okay.
And the cops come up to the room. Dun, 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 dun. Come in. They go, it's police. We know. Come in. And they like giggle a little just knowing that we know it's them. They go, hey, I guess you know why we're here because we knew they were there. And we go, yeah. And they go... And they see all the weed because we couldn't hide everything. We knew we had 2 minutes. We're not even going to try and hide. We were in trouble because I literally knew it was in the back room. I knew where all that blood was.
Yeah.
And it's 2 officers, one big guy, one smaller guy, and they're both being nice cops. No bad cop, nice cop. And I'm like, hey man, we heard what's happened. Like, we don't think it's an abduction because they saw us. My buddy looks like a very respectable human being, and I had shaved that morning, so I looked okay. And it was one of those things like, hey, man, like, I don't know what to tell you. He goes, hey. He, like, stops us. He's like, shh. Not really, but you know what I mean? It's one of those, like, shush, 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 shush. Don't worry. I know what you want to say. And they go, guess what? You know, we're just Orange County PD. We deal with little hood rats like this all the time. This is the officer saying this while the other officer is flicking little Coke nugs and weed nugs off her table. He's like, we're not trying to deal with this. We know you're just, you know, out-of-towners. He goes, we just want to make sure she's safe. We just want to make sure everything's good. That officer that was flicking everything goes into the back room because it's one of those hotel rooms where, like, 3 beds are divided by, like, the living room bathroom with a little, like, accordion door. He pulls back the accordion door. You see, he takes, like, 4 steps back. And I think everything's good. I'm like, yeah, officer, don't worry. Like, she's fine. Be honest. We just gave her a bunch of money to go to her friend's house. So we're ready to spill the beans. All of a sudden you hear, what the fuck? Get on the fucking ground. Get on the motherfucker. And, like, we're, like, freaking the fuck out. We just dropped to the ground. I didn't want to get my ass kicked. I don't know what, like, I just knew what he saw. And he goes, what the fuck is this? And they're just, like, drilling us for 10 minutes before we can respond. Like, we just need to shut up. And I have to go, officer, I know you won't believe this. I go, I know that blood. I go, but you know how there's, like, my dick stamp? And even, like, he's holding the pillow of my dick stamp. I'm like, officer, honestly, she was on the rag. And, like, I thought...
Did he hold it up to your dick to make sure it was your dick?
Not to my dick, but, like, right to my face. Like, what the fuck is this? They didn't want me lying. There's blood everywhere. There was one of those robes.
Dude, that's creepy, though, with blood on your dick stained on a pillow. That's creepy shit.
I know. You can't look an officer in the eyes and give him any bullshit. I had to be like, dude, she was on the rag. I wanted to fuck her and piss off my roommates.
Oh, God.
When I said that in his eyes, like, he could tell how grimy I was. He's like... Like,
okay.
he didn't even bat, like, he didn't second guess it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes, oh, okay. He goes, well, what's her number? Like, they want to make sure she was still alive. We give her cell phone number, but we go call from our phone so she'll actually pick up. And, he, you know, they do. And she picks up. And the officer's like, are you alive? And she goes, yeah, I'm fine, blah, blah, blah. But she won't give the location where she's going. We're like, no, don't worry. You're not going to get arrested. We will. You're just going back home. Like, bitch, settle down. And it took about 2 days to get her to finally convince where she was. She kept bouncing around to, like, different coffee shops and just hiding and shit. We're like, you're not in trouble, Iris. Like, the cops aren't lying to you. Like, we're not sure if we're actually going to get off. Like, just meet up with them. So it took, like, a day and a half for her. Shit, I said her name. Whoops, sorry, Iris. But yeah, the cops...
I didn't hear it until the second time.
Hey, guess what? This is on a podcast. There's going to be a replay. Someone will find out. So, you know, you just got to admit when you do that.
That's fine.
There'll be bleeping of names throughout this entire episode.
Good, thank God.
There should be. Yeah, can you do that?
Yeah.
Do you have the power to do that? Shit. Well, thank you, Sebastian, dude, for sharing your time with us and your story. It made me feel good.
One. Yeah, you're a better human being than me. Don't worry.
I feel better after hearing all that.
Yeah, when your wife looks you in the eyes, like, I can't believe you did this. Be like, I'm not Sebastian.
Exactly.
Yeah, we don't have fucking morals.
Guys,
yeah, I don't.
This is very like an adult, baby.